Hello, this is Lamor. I want to talk with you guys about balance. Okay, something that I was definitely needing to get in order. Balance is definitely important to have and to do because if you don't have any balance, you would definitely be out of balance and it would drive you crazy. Okay, and it can affect certain things in your life. Okay, it could destroy things in your life as well. That's how powerful having balance is. I do want to give you some examples of balancing things when it comes to worshiping and being into the presence of God. For example, worshiping, praising God. Okay, get. I just want you to understand, and I want to get this right. That it's beautiful. Worshiping God, He wants us to do that. He wants us to praise Him. He requires that as a newborn follower of Christ, when you first come in the kingdom and you walk with Jesus, as I think I spoke this before in the past, that He do require us to do that. Worship Him, praise Him, read our Bibles on a weekly, daily basis, fast if we need to. Okay. Now, I also want to be honest with you. Worshiping, praising God can suck the life out of you. Not saying in a bad way, but it can. If you do too much of this, it can suck the life out of you. I know this because I experienced it. It sucked the life out of me, and I thought I was on the right track with this part. Now I was on the right track, but I went a little too overboard, okay? And I just don't want to see no one out there go through this. And I had to really like get all this back in order and tone things down because I went way over the limits. And God like, what are you doing? I didn't tell you to do all this extra stuff. You killing yourself. I mean, you don't have to do this, or if you're going to do this, just have some balance with it, daughter. That's what He spoke to me. That's what God was telling me in the past. So if you don't have balance and you keep going overboard, you can hurt yourself. You can hurt yourself just as much as you don't fast and worship God and stay in the presence to keep yourself healed, healthy, you know, receiving new things and gifts and new assignments from God to do in your for your purpose. That's not good if you don't get that steady going with God, but it's also not good if you go overboard with this as well, with the worshiping and over praising, over talking about the Bible all day. All this can affect your brain mentally and your health and your soul and spirit. Okay, so I just want to break that down to you and give it to you blunt because I'm just trying to help. Okay, now fasting and praying is for the newcomers, not for the followers that's been walking with God for like 3, 4, 5, 6 years. If you haven't already did a 40-day fast, as I spoke in one of my previous videos, and God is asking you to do a 40-day fast, you definitely should do this 40-day fast. Because the reason why I say this is because if He's leading you to do this, then you should definitely do it. I mean, you're not going to be regretful of it. Trust me, because the 40-day fast have a lot of blessings and a lot of things hidden in that 40-day fast that you would definitely need in your walk. When it comes to health, healing, fighting demons off, canceling satanic attacks, you're going to need this fast. You're going to need to really break down and do this fast, like real talk. It's important. Now, like I was saying earlier, that if you've been walking with God for a long time, like I say, within 3 to 10 years, you don't have to keep fasting and praying. If you already paid your dues, then you paid your dues. You don't have to keep going with this, trying to be over holy, over spiritual, over worshiper, over prayer warrior, and all this other spiritual stuff that is wonderful, but that also can harm if you do too much and you go over what God have spoken to you not to do. Which, like I said, I was one of them people. I over worship, over praise. I mean, I went a little overboard, and I had to pay the price for that. I had to, pay the consequences and side effects that came with all of that. And it's not easy to get that stuff back intact when you got demons that you drew to yourself based on you doing too much of that. Because the devil is a deceiver. Because, for example, one day I think I had did like a little 2 hour fast. I think, and I ain't really supposed to have did that. It's just that I love worshiping, fasting, praying, praising God. I really do. But I went overboard, and this was recently. I did a little 2 hour fast. Now I only did this because I need to get some things kind of back in check with myself. And when I did this, I heard a voice say, "Just keep on worshiping God. Just keep on worshiping." Now I knew, thank God, I can discern God's voice, and I can discern when the devil is trying to drain me out and practically mess me up. I picked up on. I said, "Wait a minute. I just finished worshiping God. Just finished, doing my thing with God." And I felt a spirit of being done. Like, okay, that's enough. You can chill now. So something was steady telling me as I was about to get ready and, get myself together that morning. Just keep on worshiping God. Just keep on. I say, man, ain't nowhere in the world. It's the devil. I'm like, devil, you better go on with all that. I know that's you. You trying to drain me out, deceive me, and have me out of balance and have me back looking crazy, all messed up. And I got to then run to God to try to get things, to help me get things back where I need to be with my mind, body, spirit, and which is called being toned down. I need to be toned down again. So I didn't listen to that voice. I ignored the devil. I knew that was him or probably some silly demon. Not to be over spiritual, because I don't want to make this conversation no video message spiritual. I don't want to get overboard with that. But yeah, I just want to let you know, you don't have to, once you do your 40-day fast, you don't have to keep going with that. If you notice in the Bible, God didn't keep doing 40-day fasts every month, every year. No, God did I think a 40-day fast, and he kept pushing. He did the will, and God did his thing, and that was a wrap. He didn't do all these fasts back to back. No, that's not of God. No, it's not. Now, I want to explain to you, praying too much in the morning and worshiping can put you in the spirit and make you feel like you're fasting fast. Now, the reason why I say that is because if you already did a 40-day fast and you did maybe a couple of more fasts after that 40-day fast, like 3 or 4 months later apart, if you might notice this when you pray. You will notice and feel yourself in the spirit. You'll know you're in the spirit because you'll feel kind of weak. You got your senses are more like vulnerable and more sensitive. You can kind of feel all this stuff that's going on around you in the spirit that you couldn't feel before. And you'll feel a little dizzy. You just feel kind of light, So even if you pray a prayer in the morning, every morning after you fast, a couple of days before that, you will be in the spirit fast and you'll feel like you're fasting again. So just kind of take it easy with that and watch out for that, because you don't have to overdo yourself. Like I said, something I did do, and I was like, didn't want to put that out there, but yeah, I'm not ashamed of it, because I can help someone else that's probably going down that same path I was going down, which was not a good path. It's wonderful, don't get me wrong, but it's just too much of it, and I needed to get balance. I need balance. Something I didn't have at first, and I had it at one time, but I had to get back, to just being normal, taking it easy, toning it down a notch, like God told me to do. So, if I am. Because this is another thing. When God used to tell me to do things, I would do overboard of everything he told me. Like he told me, for example, he might say, he might leave me to drink a shake or something, or even, or just eat more of some, I'll just say a shake or something, for example. He tell me, drink a shake or wash your hair, wash your hair more often. I would wash my hair every single day. God didn't tell me to do that. He said, wash my hair. He didn't say wash it every day, wash it 5 times a day. He was very specific. And that's something I did not do. When God told me to do something, it's like I would go overboard with it. Not that I was doing it purposely, but I did it. And it caused a lot of problems, and it kind of messed things up. It didn't, then when I didn't get the results I was looking for, or if it didn't turn out the way I thought it was, then I get upset or I get like a little frustrated, and God like, well, that's your fault, daughter. I didn't tell you to wash your hair every day, or I didn't tell you to, I told you to read a chapter in the Bible. I didn't say read the Bible every day, all day until you just to the break of dawn, or to from morning to night and just drain yourself out. I didn't say that. See what I'm saying? So I had that really bad. So I had to get that in order, and now I have balance. I'm learning to get balanced the way I'm supposed to. Um, and one more thing, God say, if He leave me to say, eat more green vegetables. Me, I will start eating green vegetables every day. Okay, once again, this man did not tell me to eat green vegetables every day. He just said, eat a can. You just need a can of vegetables. You're feeling this way. You just need some. You just need some green vegetables, some veggies. Okay, Lord, I'm going to eat vegetables every day, y'all. I mean, and then God sitting back like, what is she doing again? I didn't tell, and I can hear God speaking to me. I didn't tell. He telling me. It's like it be conversational too. I didn't tell you to do this. Like he wouldn't conversate with me about it the same day I made these mistakes. Like if I eat too much of green vegetables, he'll come to me probably like after I feel a certain way. If I don't feel up to par, I feel kind of crazy because I went overboard. He'll be like, "Dog, it's your fault. I told you. I ain't tell you to eat the green vegetables every single day." Then I would be like, "And Lord, you know what? You didn't tell me that. I did. I did that. Okay, not you. You did. You told me to do one thing. I did the extra days or something you didn't request me to do." So I just wanted to share this with you guys. If it's a lot of you followers that are experiencing this, to where God to tell you to, daughter, son, you just need some balance. And you go do this every day after He told you one thing to do, you don't have to do that. That's not of God, and that's the devil. And sometimes it don't be the devil. I don't want to blame everything on the devil. Sometimes it be us as people. I used to be like, that's just the devil. That ain't right. No, that ain't that ain't God. That's the devil. No. And I finally admitted it, was being honest to myself. No, it's me. I'm the one that need to have balance. I'm the one that need to tone it down and stop being a spiritual nuthead, because I did get in that road, and I'll talk about that in another video and share that with you guys in reference to me. Because I'm not ashamed to put it out there, because I know when I put out there certain things that need to be put out there, it'll help the next person that maybe have fear, or they feel like something wrong with them because they over spiritual or something. I might can help someone get free from that just by sharing my experience or message, you know what I'm saying, from God. So yeah. But yeah, to get back to the balance thing, I was like, right, you know what, Lord, you didn't tell me to do all this extra stuff. You made it simple. You told me bluntly, look, daughter, listen to you some more up to date music. He didn't say listen to music every day, all day in my brain. Then when I get a headache or I feel crazy, I'm complaining, or I'm like a little frustrated, or I'm just like, what's going on, Lord? What's going on? He told me, daughter, I didn't tell you to listen to this kind of music every day. I just said listen to you some gospel music, or listen to you whatever music it is that I like, And that's pretty much it, guys. So if you're experiencing that, this is the deal and the way to go. Just balance everything out, because understand too much of it's the same as this. For example, drinking too much water every day can hurt you. Something else that I experienced, drinking water every day is not too much. Anything can hurt you. Gossiping too much, drinking too much water every day, or eating the same breakfast every day can hurt you. Or that's just like if a person smokes cigarettes every single day, every single day, that can hurt you and get you out of here real fast, and you'll be done. Okay? So it's just common sense type stuff. And that's pretty much the deal with that. It's nothing, to it. It's nothing difficult to figure out. And even though some people does make things difficult, and I was one of them as well, with with certain, not all areas of my life, but just with certain little things, just a certain little situation, nothing major. But yeah, I just want to put that out there. Just balance is the key. As long as you have balance, and you balance everything out of your life, whether it's eating your foods, working out at the gym, talking on the phone to your friends, texting, on the internet, computer, whatever it may be, it all needs a level and fair balance. Once you get that balance down, ladies and gentlemen, you're good to go. You won't have any problems after that. You'll be back to normal. I just wanted to share this video with you. This is Lamor. Have a blessed one.